Hi there, it's Miss Kelly. I just wanted to send out a quick update, recap on what we did this past week, August 27th to the 31st. It was a really, really great week. It was week 3, still getting to know the students, and I feel like I've got that mostly down, which is really awesome. Um, and a few things. So, the materials, what did we go over this week? We spend a lot of our time talking about the foundations, the basics of geography, getting a basic understanding of economics and the concepts that go along with that. That really drives almost all of the thinking in history. Those key terms that we went over that students should definitely know: geography, economics. What are tariffs, quotas, and embargoes? Those are those barriers to trade. The factors of production, which are land, labor, capital, and entrepreneurship. What are supply and demand? What's the connection between the two? What does supply have to do with demand, and vice versa? What is scarcity? What are imports and exports? What's the difference between the two of them? What are some examples? And in terms of geography, what are region and movement? We went over the 5 themes of geography, the 6 essential elements. What are landforms? What are physical features? Physical features are also called geographic features sometimes. What are they? What do we mean by the term feature? Newsella articles for next week. Now remember, they'll actually go out today, but they'll go out this weekend and they will be due next Friday, which is September 7th. And don't forget, we don't have school on Monday, so you have that day. Students can work on the articles then. You guys have 3 articles this week. Like I said, you have an extra day that's off, so no excuses. Articles this week are on European colonization. Colonization is not a nice thing. And, this whole concept of a foreign power going in, taking over an area, it often involved cruelty. Obviously, it involved adventure. People had to be brave enough to go across an ocean and go to lands that they didn't know. And a lot of times it was motivated by religion, especially during the age of exploration, which these articles are about. Definitely suggest reading it together. For your Newsella, please make sure that you are doing the quiz. After you read the article, do the quiz. You need to be adding at least 3 digital annotations. In order to do the annotations, you highlight a section or a word or a phrase, and there will be a box that pops up on the right side of the article, and you can type in there. For the good of the order, general notes and reminders, parent-teacher night was fantastic. I really enjoyed meeting a lot of parents. The water cooler. So my wonderful water cooler that I have up in the front of the room for students to use. Students are more than welcome to refill their own water bottles. It cuts down on the waste. It cuts down on the cups that get thrown out. I really mind. Grades. Grades will be updated this weekend. Any missing work, any work that has not been turned in for whatever reason, it goes in as a 0 until I get that assignment in my blue box. So if you see those pop up, yes, they do affect the overall grade. And at this point, since it's the beginning of the term, or there aren't a lot of grades, it'll have a large impact. Expectations, students, please remember, when you come into class, I do expect you to get your folders out, get your do now sheet out, get working on that. When the bell rings, you should be working. That is what I mean when you're considered on time to class. Planners, oh my gosh, I'm loving seeing how many students are using planners, have planners. That is an amazing habit to be in. Also, remember, there is no school on Monday. Woo! That's awesome. And which means it's a short week. And also the next week, we don't have any school on the 10th either. So that's really exciting. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. Anyways, have a great weekend.